6 emotional reasons why a married woman may seek love outside her marriage. From the outside, it's easy to point fingers, but step closer, and you'll find that infidelity rarely begins with desire. It begins with emptiness, not being heard, not being seen, not being cherished in the place she calls home. This isn't about excusing or condemning, it's about understanding. Because before a woman reaches for someone else, something inside her relationship has already begun to fade. Here are 6 emotional reasons why a married woman might turn toward another man, often without ever meaning to. 1. She feels invisible in her marriage. Day after day, she shows up, managing the house, the kids, the responsibilities. But somewhere along the way, she disappears. The laughter, the spark, the little details that made her feel alive go unnoticed. Her husband no longer sees when she dresses up or when her eyes are asking for attention. Conversations become logistics. Eye contact fades into routine. Then someone else notices her, listens, compliments, remembers. And suddenly, after years of invisibility, she feels seen again. 2. She's starving for emotional connection. On the surface, everything looks fine. No major fights, bills paid, family routines intact. But behind closed doors, she feels a quiet loneliness. She doesn't want perfection. She wants presence. She wants to share a laugh that feels genuine, a conversation that goes deeper than, "How was your day?" When another person gives her the attention she's been aching for, it doesn't feel like temptation. It feels like relief. 3. She's exhausted from always being the strong one. Many women carry more than anyone realizes, emotionally, mentally, physically. They are the glue, the problem solvers, the ones holding it all together. But even the strongest women want a place to fall apart sometimes, a place to rest, to feel wanted, not just needed. When someone offers comfort without demands, simply making her feel cared for, it awakens something she's been missing. Softness. 4. Her need for intimacy is neglected. Affection turns mechanical, or worse, disappears altogether. But for most women, it's not just about sex. It's about closeness, being held like it matters, kissed with meaning, touched with intention. When she tries to revive that spark but is met with silence, she begins to believe she's no longer desirable. Then someone new sees her differently, makes her feel radiant again, desired again. And the part of her she thought had died quietly begins to breathe. 5. She feels misunderstood. Every attempt to express herself ends in criticism. Too emotional, too sensitive, too dramatic. So she learns to stay quiet until someone listens, really listens, without judgment, without trying to fix her. Someone who makes her feel safe enough to open her heart again. That kind of understanding becomes intoxicating because it's something she's been craving for years. 6. She no longer feels chosen. Marriages don't always end with divorce. Sometimes they end with neglect. The compliments stop, the little surprises fade, the affection disappears, and then someone looks at her like she's still extraordinary, talks to her like she's still fascinating, treats her like she's still his choice, not just his obligation. In that moment, she rediscovers what it feels like to be chosen, and for a woman who's long felt forgotten, that can be impossible to ignore. Final thoughts. Most women don't wake up one morning and decide to cheat. It happens slowly, through unmet needs, neglected intimacy, and fading connection. That doesn't make it right, but it makes it human. If you're in a relationship, let this be a reminder. Women don't just want love. They want to feel felt, seen, heard, respected, desired, understood. Because when those things disappear, even the most loyal heart may begin searching for them elsewhere.